Today's episode is brought to you by the Amazon Fire Stick. I'm kidding, we don't do sponsorships. They got too much money. Hi YouTube, that's a wall. I'm Edmundo and these are my 10 essentials. My first essential and the most essential item on this list is blank paper. With blank paper you can write a script, you can write a love letter, you can write a resume, you can plan your life out, you can plan a trip out, you can start a business, you can do anything with a blank sheet of paper. All you gotta do is start writing. The most essential thing ever. Will always be on my list, will always be number 1 on my list, and yeah, go get you one. Number 2 item on my list is water. You gotta drink water. You're made of like, what is it, 70%, 90%, I don't know, a lot of percent of water. So you gotta refuel. This is great for you, flushes out your system, keeps you hydrated, keeps you moving. Doesn't need to be name brand, just regular ass water is amazing. Water, it sells itself. Next up is my handy dandy laptop. It's been with me for a few years and I just now learned how to really use it. I do all my writing on here, I do all my editing on here. It's essential to anything creative that I want to do. I couldn't do anything without this computer and the programs it has on it. I'm working on my sticker game. It's not where it needs to be. And as you can see, I'm already deducting stuff. So if you have any cool stickers that reflect my personality, hit me up. I could use a whole left side of this, or your right. Or my left and your right? I don't know. Next up, a very underrated item, tape. Tape is so clutch. It is always there for you. It stays there for you. It sticks around. You can fix stuff with this. You can tie somebody up if you need to. Don't do that. But yeah, tape is the best. Tape is always there for you when you need it. Unless you need it, then you can't find tape, ever. I don't know what it is about tape, but when you do finally find it, super useful. I love tape. I'm actually studying for the GRE. I'm trying to get back into grad school so I can be a therapist. So a book like this, made by the people who make the test, is great. I've been reading it like a holy text every day, knocking out my verbal and my math and my essay practice. My weakest subject? Writing. Ironically, it's writing because I'm really good at creative writing, but like real structured, formatted writing, not my thing. Hate it, but I'm gonna have to learn to love it for the people so I can go out there and help people. If you wanna hit the books, you gotta have the book. And this is the book right here. This summer would have been really boring without the gym, and I made myself a little home gym. And because of that, I've been able to, gain the 15 pounds that I lost. So shout out to weights, very essential in my life, some weights. I don't have video games, so the only way I can level up is in real life, lifting these. So weights, gotta have them. You don't get stronger unless you challenge yourself with some heavier weights. Call me up if you wanna work out. Actually, don't. I like working out by myself. If you ever see me, you're also gonna see my AirPods, probably in, but if not, they'll be in my pocket, and I'll be thinking about songs I'm about to listen to. I love the noise canceling aspect, and I love just being able to set a vibe and cancel out the rest of the world and just really jam. These are really great in New York to cancel all the train noise. Great at the gym, great for workouts, and great all the time. I mean, if I care about you and we're on the phone, I have these in so that I can talk all day and I can actually hear you. If I don't care, I'm keeping it short right here. I'm like, All right, cool, bye. I love being on time. I hate wasting time. I feel like time is the most valuable thing we have to give and we have to experience. So I appreciate a good timer. This is actually my timer from when I was a teacher. Like, I've had this my whole career. Never changed the batteries on it. And this summer is probably the most I've ever used this myself. Usually I just handed it off to a kid and a kid would, keep time for me. Kids would love fighting over who was the timer of the classroom. I miss that. Whether you're working out or whether I'm studying, like, these are, essential to staying on time and just making sure I'm being efficient with my time. Underrated, man, underrated. I almost forgot to put this on the list. So this puppy, I use her about, or maybe he, I don't know what blenders are. Let me check, I can't tell. I use this puppy about 3 times a day. One for like an immunity shot where I mix up lemon and ginger, some turmeric. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know how to drink it. And then I'll do like 2 protein shakes. Maybe sometimes I'm lacking on the veggies, so I'll throw some spinach in here. Like, this has been with me since New York, and I would have starved to death without this sometimes. So very essential every day. here. The last item on this list is this desk. I'm not super productive on a regular surface, but in a school desk, I learned as a teacher that I can get a lot of work done with plank. When all the kids would leave and it was just me and a pile of work, there's just something about sitting in this desk. Like something about you're just forced to be right here with this much work. So I love me a good school desk. So I finally bought me one. Found it on the internet for like 30 bucks. And it's actually in the school colors of the last school I used to teach at. So it's been really fun to have it. It means a lot to me. And can't wait to just knock out too much stuff. Wrote a lot of my book in this desk. So yeah, those are my 10 things. I hope one of those is something you already used. If not, maybe I put you onto something. If so, shout me out, you know? And I hope you have a good rest of the day. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Lake Jackson residents are under a disaster declaration tonight after a brain-eating amoeba was found in the city's water supply. They're now rushing to local stores to stock up on bottled water.
Yo, this video shit is easy. I'm gonna go celebrate with some burgers. You want anything? Alright, I'm gonna take that as a no. More burgers for me. Alright, look, I couldn't not get you a burger, so I got you some chicken nuggets. Oh shit. Well, one less thing to worry about. He wasn't that good of a singer anyways. That's not true. I sing like that on purpose so we wouldn't get copyrighted. Duh.